Greetings and welcome to something pretty damn exciting. Some of you may already know about my obsession with collecting nail plates and doing nail stamping on my manicures, especially fall-themed ones, which are pretty freaking magical. But there always comes a time when it's like, damn, this manicure is so amazing, I wish I could preserve it forever. And then it hit me. Why don't I try something to do that with? So I thought to myself, why not try to incorporate this with resin? And the results are pretty damn amazing, and I am so happy with these. And now I have another way of justifying more purchases of nail plates and such. This kind of came about because I know there's a lot of tutorials about nail polish on the backs of resin in order to color them. So I already knew that nail polish works on resin, and I figured I would try stamping. And as you can see, this works frickin' beautifully. I used Bundle Monster's new Fall Occasions set, which I love so much. And yeah, I thought I would show you guys a little bit about the things that I've done with it. What's really cool is you can do multi-layer castings to give the piece a little bit of a dimension. You can kind of see there's two little layers going on. And it doesn't always work for my biggest pieces, so I end up hauling off and buying one of these giant freaking stampers. The Turbo Stamper from B Loves Plates. This thing is freaking huge. I don't understand why you would need this for your nails, but it doesn't fit the piece completely, but close enough. So I've got a bunch of stampers in a variety of sizes. I've got some normal stampers here. I've also custom made some of these micro stampers I made from resin and another piece. Leave me a comment if you guys want a tutorial on making the little teeny tiny ones. It's about the size of a fingernail and such, for the really tiny details that you want to accurately place in resin. If you guys also want a full tutorial on how to do this, leave me a comment as well. But I am going to show you guys one thing about words and lettering. You will have to do something pretty special in order to get these to print on the right side. I tried this method first, which was basically backwards casting. I started off with the colored layer, and then I put a thin, and then I stamped on top of it, and put a layer of clear on top. But it didn't work so well with the polyester resin because it kind of dries when it cures in the lamp. It kind of makes this weird bubbly thing happening on the top of it. So it just occurred to me while I was on the can that I could stop being stupid and use one of the techniques that are used to mirror your images, and let me show you that right now. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is paint on a top coat, thin layer, on one of our stampers, roughly the size of the resin piece that we're going to use. Now you'll have to be careful about what material of stamper you use, because some of them just really don't want to have a really thick coat of nail polish on. So, anyway, we're going to let that dry until we do the rest of our stuff. Alright, now what we're going to do is stamp as normal on a second piece, on a second stamper, choosing all of these words that we want to mirror. So that we have our image. So now what we do is we make sure our top coat is dried on top of our previous stamper, and we go ahead and stamp it on. And it sets like that. Now we are going to carefully peel off the top coat so that we are left with a sheet that we can just then apply upside down onto our resin piece. Flat like a sticker. Obviously trim off the extra bits. You can even just pick them off like that. And there we have our backwards cast image. Yay! Excuse the bubbles, I really wasn't paying much attention when I made this demo piece. So, make a nice flat piece without any bubbles, and this will be a lovely, lovely technique. But anyway, what do you guys think? Does this entice you with the resin crafting adventures? If you want me to do a more detailed start-to-finish tutorial on how to do this technique in general, please leave me a comment down below and give me a thumbs up so I know, and I will work on that, as well as a tutorial on how to make your own micro stampers using resin and such. Leave me a comment down below. And of course, if there is anything that I need to be trying out right now, feel free to leave me a comment down below, and I will see you next time.